Good day again, everyone. Now we're on the pathway here. She was wanting to walk down the sidewalk here in the street, but there's that fence, all this fence, we'd have to come all the way back. So I said, I'm not gonna do that fun because there you got, in order to come out, we probably could get all the way back, I think. We'd have to go all the way down. Then we had to go up the hill there, unless that's might be the fence all the way. I'll see when I get closer to it. I'd have had to walk all the way back anyways. I really don't want to get too close to the freeway, and they had to come back because then that's really the brush is there. And at least here, if this fence goes all the way around, which I think it might go farther downhill. When you go there down to the freeway, there's a fencing, I think there. It's been a while since I've been here, but this is what I got here. I also got like the Little Caesars Postal Annex. You know, I like to see right now. Okay, but here, this is, we got our trash receptacles. We can drink fountains here. But with the hard water in San Diego here, and quality in my opinion is not so good. I don't know about that. Hey, Fuffy, you gonna go on the baseball field? You go to the baseball field right now? Okay. Is this good here? Okay, it's fence so far here. You gotta go to the grass, Fuffy? Yeah. Good girl. Good girl, Fuffy. Do you want to go to the grass? Oh, keep taking it off you. Walk this out. Fuffy, you had to go a little slower than that. Baseball field, Fuffy, you gonna play baseball? Yeah, they got fence comes here. Yes, it did go all the way. Oh no, there was a, nope, it went down there. Fence there, I couldn't have got back. So you had a fence up here. It's like it's separated apart from the other side of the freeway is. But I'm still gonna keep an eye on this side here. The big park here, it's easy to see that there's nothing here, but I'm always gonna have to keep an eye on over here. That's good, Fluffy. Yeah, you see, you go on the grass here? It's got a grass. It's got a grass here? Good girl. You like, no, you know, she wants to stay on the walkway. That's okay. She's on a pathway here. So there's nothing here. Yep, there's a freeway there. But even then, I'm still gonna keep an eye over there. Way over there. Mile something is the, well, I guess it would be by driving standards a mile, but a straight shot, about maybe 3/4 of a mile back this way, is where the riverbed is. You always hear coyotes in there, so that's why at nighttime I always go outside first. It's like 10 o'clock on. You know, if it's earlier, I'll go out with her. 10 o'clock, I'm real cautious. 10:30, you know, sometimes I go out first. Well, no, keeping the door closed. Sometimes I go right out with her because I still already have a flashlight and a stick. Anything after that, I'm first because I've seen the skunks. Possums, they don't bother. Fluffy's not even concerned. She went to one barking one time and just like, yeah, whatever, and they kept walking. Playground here too. Slide. I don't know if that's a horse thing that just bounces both ways or what, or spins. You got, of course, you get the climbing jungle gym. You got this one here, and you got the swings. Kind of old stuff here. Not really upkept too much, but that's what's bad about being down in the South San Diego part. From San Diego itself, going south, we have Natural City, then Chula Vista, then South San Diego. They don't take care of San Diego, South San Diego. We're right next to San Ysidro and the border. They'll take care of this. They take the tax money, of course, as usual, but they don't care about providing service. Oh, Fluffy's jumping to liking this. Jumping like a rabbit there through the tall grass. But they don't care about the people here. All they care about is the people that being okay enough that they can send their tax money in. Sewage spills, that the president has to get involved in that. Congress, because then they happened before. We're starting to get action done on a federal level from 17 to 20. Early 17 through 21. And well, basically, yeah, basically, I guess the president, you know, he took office in 2017 January, and then January 2021. Well, he had the other guy, but yeah, basically so yeah, it was from 17, early 17 to the end of 20. Federal was trying to get involved here, but nothing went on during the last 4 years. But now we got, you know, we have a year here of another president, and also it's getting done people don't like, but whatever. If more can be allocated toward us Californians and people here, so especially veterans aren't getting assistance here. They say they're for veterans, but it's sad when you see veterans actually on the street there asking for help out, and the state's not doing anything about it. But military got an increase there, but a certain party once again playing their games, and we might get some kind of an agreement they're voting on tomorrow or Monday. And if they finally come to an agreement on something, we only have a few days of the shutdown, so we're just being furloughed for a few days then. But Fabi wants to go back this way. Yeah, Fabi, she got a lot of energy here. Usually in her walk, she's like, oh, okay, I went down, smelled my purple flowers. Yeah, keep taking the camera off you, Fluffy. I smell my purple flowers, but I'm ready. I'm down. I'm just gonna do a casual walk now. Unless she sees a house, I see the dogs that always bark her. She tries to go there, wait for them to show up so she can bark at them. Yeah, you enjoy that, Fluffy? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, someone's yelling. Hopefully it's not the guy sitting over there. He was looking kind of shady to begin with. He was eating pizza out of his Little Caesars box, which is nothing wrong with that. I used to me to say either someone's yelling at himself or whatever. So. But luckily I have a self-defense on me. I got what's called an ASP baton. California was trying to outlaw it, but a federal judge ruled that you're infringing on people's rights if you take away. It's not a firearm, it's a baton. They're trying to say only for batons and quote unquote billy clubs for law enforcement security, but you know, the federal justice negative ghostwriter. This is infringement on people's rights. So they're trying to, the stupid state here, who tries to claim it for the people but don't care. You know, they try to call it California. They're trying to appeal that. So, go figure. If it's something that'll help out the state here, the people, the clowns is Sacramento, the leftists will not vote for it. Yeah, it's a guy screaming at himself. Hopefully I don't have to have trouble. So what happens is they'll still vote him in office, but they'll criticize him, but they'll still vote him in office, like the gas tax. They all do the gas tax. They say they're upset with it when they vote him back in office. You get another person in office. Where'd that guy go? I was coming around the corner looking. We get another people in office, they get rid of that gas tax. But you know, what they say is like, you know, sinking ship. The vote, the ship could go down, but that party will still vote them regardless of how bad they're screwing them over. But and people aren't really on the hook for wait, no, we're gonna go to the car for because I don't want a guy who's got mental issues looks like he's gonna middle the grass here. He's gonna middle the grass. Here, yeah. He's gonna middle the grass here. Yeah, you like it here? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, good girl. Yeah, a bit of the grass here. You like it here? Yes, you like it? Okay. Ready to go back? Wait, stop. You're gonna take stop. You're gonna take stop. Stay. Stay, stop. You're gonna choke yourself. Stop. Okay, there you go. Good girl. Okay, ready to go? You wanna go back? Okay. I'm gonna pause this till I get back to the car. Okay, Puppy, you ready to go home? Okay, let's go home. Okay, we're back in the car, getting ready to head back home now. Puppy's anxious, she's happy. She had to walk, she's really happy. She's always happy when she goes home also. I didn't see that guy where he went, but now he's either inside. Get my seatbelt on first. I gotta get my seatbelt on so I can go. He's either inside the women's restroom tearing it up because you hear him throwing stuff around, banging stuff around, or he's gonna make so much noise in the men's restroom on the other side of the building that I could hear. But yeah, he's screaming out here, shut up, and that's him talking to himself, so he's got some mental issues. So I was like, okay, we ready to go, Puppy? We're gonna go home now because 57 degrees wasn't that bad. I'm kind of warm in my hoodie here. I mean, I don't have the hood part on. I took it off earlier, but the jacket I got zipped up because it was cool. Guess what? It's warm now, so I zip this. So I actually got I don't have the AC on, but I got the cool air from outside coming into the car here. But is that fun, Puffy? Is that fun? Yeah, actually, this is Palm Avenue. There's a food places there. And I'm gonna do a quick drive by the other park, just go through the parking lot so I can show you where it's at. But so this one is Firethorn Street, where this park was. Palm Ridge Park. I'm going past the street here. Costner. I'm getting ready to pass the fire station to my right on a street called Twining. No, I'm not passing it yet. Stop for the red light. That's the only thing I can say about the street. Oh, there's a fire station there. I mean, other streets are just. You're barking, Puppy. Yeah. You're barking because they stopped. Yeah, they stopped the green light, didn't they? Yeah, Puppy. Tell them you're upset they made the light turn red. Yeah, you good girl. Good girl. Tell them your displeasure of them making the light turn red. We were gonna go drive to the other park, so you can see the other park. I'll probably do the other park tomorrow. It's closer to my home than this one was, but actually this is Twining. I mean, the park's is semi close by, you know. I got time. It's only 7 o'clock, so you should see the parks that we're gonna do. This street is Picard Avenue, as in Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek, but different spelling. 1C, not 2 like here. Big dip in the road there, wow. Always thought it becoming a sinkhole. Speaking of sinkholes, I've had 2 of them in Coronado. One was outside one of the main streets outside the base. A place called 4th and Orange. It was a sinkhole there, so they had to block it off one time. People had to go all the way around to get back to the bridge or the Strand. And the other ones, by the Hotel Del Coronado, they had a sinkhole. That was also there. I was passing Northstead there. This is a little side street here. Can't see the name of that. It's on the opposite side. I couldn't see it. This one here is like it's way up ahead. On top of the hill would be the park area there. So this is Churatuk. This is Cochrane Avenue. Coming to the big street here. This is where we got another Chevron. We got a Subway. We got a pizza place we like there. That's near the house. So if you go to the left, we're on Picador. But if you go to the right, it's Bayer. But this is Montgomery High School. And right across from the high school, Joseph C. Torres Library Media is a good name. And And right across the street here from the school parking lot here is the other park, Montgomery Waller Park. There's already cars here. That means that people here already. So I'll probably head there first thing tomorrow. Oh, it looks like this is a trash truck, or okay, people bring something. But let's go in here real fast before we go to the other park. Oh, that's not it. I gotta go a little more. Get to the park here. Okay, duh. So this is Montgomery Waller Park. I guess they got some trash people in there. It's a real big park too, a lot bigger than this other one was. It goes from all the way over to the right here, coming around here, all the way over to the left here. And when we go to the other park, I'll show you how to see. They got the dogs here. They're on leashes at least, so they got a big playground here. So all the way over there where that light was, that light I went through, that's where the park ends. And right for the parking, when I think I said parking of the school, well, that's this big park all the way from there, all the way to the corner here. So I'm gonna show you also how big the park is here. This is a lot larger. Turn out on Palm Avenue again. There's no cars coming in. Okay, no cars there. That just turned green, but I'm gonna go. So I'm good here. I'm turning here on Bayer. Okay, I see. So we're from the school. That light back there, all the way up here. This is this part of how wide, or I guess long, whatever. But it's one section of the park. And we're gonna go to the other section so you can see just how large this thing is. It's a Montgomery Waller Recreation Center. Hopefully you can see it from the car here, but they got like a wing in the ground there, which is pretty interesting. Let's see it. There it is. It's on the other side where the rec center is. They got a wing there. Let's go up in there too when I go. But this is, you'll see how big this park is. This is gonna be I don't know, to actually not to have really excessive long, and with Fluffy, especially with Fluffy looking into different areas and not just doing a route there. This is going to be many days for different parts to show you the park here. But mind you, okay, so I'm turning where the end of the park is to the left. And here we're coming all the way down here. This is how big this park is, all the way up the hill there. I used to walk for the exercise. It'd be like one lap or loop or route. It's a pretty long walk here. I'm still got the park on my left here, as you can see. All the way still this is left. I mean, nobody's gonna walk down this part because it's a hill here and it goes to the street. But there's still sections they walk on. So I don't know if you want to consider it as the park. It's part of the park property, but people don't walk all the way down this. It's just going down the street because no one's gonna walk down and walk back up again. So then all the way here to Coronado Avenue. That's the whole park area here. Got a Tomatito Mexican food place here. You know, there was all this time near here, but we've never been here. Been to the Jack in the Box. I've been to the Northgate store, but never been to the Mexican food here. I've got my green arrow. Okay, off to my right. So my turn to my right would be the Otay Mesa Nestor Branch Library. Oh, it's up here. This is the back side of, wow, people walking on a little dirt trail there. Well, I wouldn't do that. And a park here. Like I said, it's a big park here. I'm going to go to the parking lot here. Montgomery Waller Community Park Recreation Center. Oh, this is the park. You can look ahead and see. Oh, that's a park there. Housing there, which is okay. People got 1, 2, the same 2 dogs, I think I saw. And up ahead, you can probably, if you can see the sun off of it, is a big, I think it's a wing. I don't think it's a tail section. It looks like, yeah, it's a wing. Let's just go here and then we'll go to the other park. Yep, there's the wing right there. That's the wing that they have in the ground. Well, it's not really too much in the ground. They stopped it, but they got the supports of it in the ground here. We'll see when we come around here. So that could be part of the wing support, and they just didn't have the whole entirety in the ground, or so I don't know how they build it. Or this might just be they put the support there just so they can have the. But let's see. So we got Montgomery Field, so that's probably why it's here. It says John J. Montgomery made man's first controlled wing flights from this hilltop. Oh, okay. In August 1883, we opened for all mankind the great highway of the sky. Okay, so yeah, Montgomery. That's they got Montgomery Field. So he made a flight here, first one. So That's why they named it after him. But you know, they've got parking up here, so I'm trying to think whether, I don't know if this would be the parking I should take for tomorrow, or the parking on the, it makes it dark when the sun's shining on everything. It becomes dark. Plus I still got the darn phone stand. I may have to, dude, I should have put it across. If I try to go show live here, I got to keep the phone up. So doing the walking, because I wasn't thinking about today, because that first thing I was trying to go live, was like, oh no, I got to keep the phone up then. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not going to go live because I can't turn it sideways yet till I look in the settings for that. But that's why, unfortunately, I'm in this portrait mode. I'm not in horizontal. I'm vertical, but I don't think I'm going to get the light here because I never get the light from the other one. But we're going to go down a little ways. So you another park. See the light turns. You can see a little scenery around here as well. I said we got Northgate Market, we got Jack in the Box, got a few other areas. As soon as the light turns green, yeah, we'll get the light first. Yeah, Fabi, did you like to walk today? You like to walk? You like to walk? Yes, you do. Yeah. You check out the parks you're gonna walk at too, aren't you? Like, well, Dad, that's gonna take me a few days for that one. So you know, I'm gonna smell everything, so it's gonna take me a few days. So that might be whether, like I said, I could have done it today, but I was doing the walk. She's looking around, and we went to the street, and then when we started doing the pathway, that's why I have the second video today. So I'll upload both of them. Since you see this one, that probably means I already have the first one uploaded. But the other one's gonna take. It's gonna take. It'll take some time to get around that park because Montgomery Waller is a big park. But I want to get the whole. If I get the whole park in, I don't know how Fluffy's gonna do it. So I'll probably park on the street side of Palm Avenue first. That way she could do her walk areas there. As I'll do shorter videos, not the real long ones anymore. It's easier to when it's different things. It's good to see it different times. And yeah, you're a good girl. Good girl, yeah. Good girl. There's 7-Eleven here. I got Taco Bell. In-N-Out used to be the old Denny's. Denny's moved across the other side of the freeway, but now it's In-N-Out. Busy, 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 as everybody knows who knows In-N-Out and all the popular restaurants, fast food. So now we're turning on. So I got Denny's to the right. I got Chevron to the left, and another setting called San Diego Field. So I'm turning on Hollister, area where I used to live. Oh, I got a green light still. All right. Up ahead is Nestor Language Academy, where my kids went to school. Part of the South Bay Unified School District. We got a bad superintendent. I mean, shutting schools down and saying we don't have participation in attendance. But when he tried to show his plan, he decided he was going to show, here's what's going on from this day here, this day here, this day here. But he didn't show all the years. So basically he shows, hey, we got down attendance. Well, you know, of course, during COVID, we're going to have down attendance. So I'm turning on Grove right now. I'm going down the road here. The area where I used to live in the apartment down here. Off of Oro Vista. But down here, we got the park. Yeah, Fluffy, you can see this. But yeah, he says, like, we got no attendances, da-da-da-da-da. But, you know, I bet your attendance went up since the COVID stuff. Because we were doing all the home stuff. And even though people are still, I'm sure they were still getting the full amounts. And then people were probably like, well, I'm doing this here, and then slowly coming back. So I can't get the sign right now here, but if I could read it to you. This is Nestor Neighborhood Park, and this is a smaller park. See, people let the dog run around. Oh no, he's on these. Good guy here too. So this is it's a decent size. I mean, compared to the first one we went to, it's probably not so much, but it's just basically quick to the left. You see the houses there, and right to the right where the school is. The width is not big, but it goes down pretty good amount there to the high school. So it's smaller than the other one, but Fluffy will enjoy this walk here. So that's another park there. That one is running free. There's nobody near him. Guys, you're doing maintenance, okay? I said this is the Nesters. And the fourth one, yeah, see the guys looking back, the dog's looking back there too. So this is the fourth park. If I go to the right, it becomes Oro Vista and that curve. I used to live around there on one of the apartment complexes. Go get him. Yeah. Y'all keep me from going out to my park to see where Dad's gonna take me. Hurry up, cars. Hurry up. Wow, I see that blind corner there too. You can't see because. Fluffy, stop. I'll take you home. Just making sure there's no. Okay, it's clear there. Make sure. Okay. And the left side's clear. Okay, so. Like I said, Nestor Neighborhood Park. And Fluffy's crying to go home, so I'll just head back home again. And everything. The car behind me, the road was flying through the thing when I was making my turns. Like, is he gonna come out and hit me? I hope not. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm not gonna go backtrack there because I'm not gonna backtrack. See the same thing. So I'm gonna go through the street here, and which is freaking. Oh no, I can't. That was a straight lane. No, I'm not gonna try to do that. So I said we got some fruit place here, ice cream place here. So okay, we're going home, Fluffy. We're going home. We're going home. But if I would have gone straight through on the road there, I could have got up to Saturn and up to the other park is. But when we come to this park, will be probably next week. Cause I think we're gonna. Oh no, I'll hit it. I'll probably hit it tomorrow then because the other park is so humongous. You got to take many days with Montgomery Waller. So I don't know about. Come on, idiot, in the wrong lane. Bob, I said no. You're just going anyways. Good thing I stopped because if not, he probably would have come over and hit me. Okay, now we're driving back on Coronado to get to Bayer, then go up to Palm. I guess the guy must be looking for Fly North and not Fly South. So. Hey, if we're going home, yeah, you like your walk? You enjoyed your walk, didn't you? You enjoyed your walk? Yes, you did. Okay, we're going home. And that's too much for you. When you're in your car, you're always worried in the car. Like, okay, I'm riding with Dad in the car, but I don't have that little candle with me, so nothing to worry about. When I ride with Dad, I'm usually going to get a shot. I think get some kind of shot, something in my behind, in my shoulder, or up my nose, some inoculation. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to make an appointment for her because it is time for her rabies shot. Of course, a Monday, so it would be not this coming Monday, but probably I'm see if they're open on the holiday. If they're open on the holiday on President's Day, then I'll take it there. But they're not a federal vet, so they should be open. Only federal places are closed on the holidays. Okay, good girl. But so yeah, the small parks I could do, different days. But this the large park Montgomery Waller, when I'm coming up to again. Okay, blinker on. Yeah, like I said, I'm on Bayer here. This is the edge of the park there. And like so you saw how long it took me to drive from Palm Avenue down here. That was the side of the park. The airplane wing park. So, okay, we're almost going to get home, Fluffy. So get on Palm, we'll be close to home. When you see the school, we're actually almost home. Okay. Yeah. Yep, see, they got the light first. That's why I was like, oh, darn it, this lane's turning. I'm going to have to wait. So I had to wait for the cross traffic to go. Now that this car is done, went through, I should be able to get my light anytime now. Yeah. Yeah, all right, green light. So the airplane wing again. Back on Bayer, going all the way to Palm. I mean, the benefit, something this is good to being near a park, sometimes you can get there, but whenever there's something going on, like the park we were at walking Fluffy, people park. Really, people parking in the neighborhood for somebody's having a house party is bad. I'm sure when the games are going on and the park's filled up, people are really parking in front of people's houses. And like I said, people parking and they'll cut your driveway off and they don't care. So, what's this guy doing here? Can I get around him, or what do I do? Yeah, I get around him. All number 2 in San Diego. Free compost for San Diego residents. Okay, now we're on Palm Avenue. Almost. I've got a little drive around too, so she's gonna be more calmed down. Unless it's a kennel, so you don't have to worry about it. If she sees a kennel, she knows she's going somewhere. Well, except for PetSmart. PetSmart, I just take her with me, and if the PetSmart's not giving her, it's just giving her baths. I'm just not doing any kind of stuff here. Not giving her any shots, so and I gotta smell medicine. So yeah, good girl. To my right is 7-Eleven, and we got what's called Tacos El Gordo. I don't like it, you know. It's just a Tacos El Chiquito, but muy dinero gordo. I mean, high on price, big price, but small taco. Then we had the 7-Eleven. We had a Popeyes chicken here, but they closed in Siberia place here. There's gonna be competition. To my left is the CVS, the other Chevron's talking about. Pizza place to my right. Domino's on my left, and then a few other stores. But we're about home here, so I'm gonna stop this video. Have a good day, everyone.